Meta and AI in your camera roll. So, if you have a public Instagram account, this segment is for you specifically. Pull your phone out. So, Meta launched a new AI image tool called Muse Image. It lets people generate images, edit photos, even make ads, all inside the apps you already use. Here's the piece that lit the internet on fire. Muse Image lets users generate AI images using photos from public Instagram accounts. As long as your profile is public, another user can tag your account and pull your images into an AI generated creation. Only private accounts and accounts belonging to users under 18 are automatically excluded. And you don't get notified. So somebody could be using your face, your photos right now, and you would not know. Now, this is the difference between public and consented to. A lot of us made our accounts public so people could find our work, follow our businesses, see our content, right? We are consenting to being seen. We did not consent to being ingredients. And so these are two very different agreements, and the internet is really trying to swap one for the other. Now, the concern here is not the hypothetical harassment, impersonation, non consensual image editing. When you make it trivially easy to manipulate someone's likeness, people will manipulate someone's likeness. It's as simple as that. So here's what to do right now. One, go to your Instagram profile, tap the three horizontal lines at the top in the right corner. Select sharing and reuse. Find the option that says allow people to create with and reuse your content. Toggle that off and do it for both post and reels, both of them. So it's going to be two toggles, not one. And that's it. It should take you about 30 seconds to get that done. Send that to your friends, send that to your group chat, anybody who you know has a public account on Instagram. But I do want to kind of name that pattern out loud because the thing that I am seeing and I want you to walk away with is that the default is that they opted us in. They didn't opt us out. And that's the problem. Cool, this is a thing that you can choose to do, but why are you opting people in? Why are people not automatically being opted out and notified of such, occurrences? They didn't ask you. You have to actually go find that switch yourself and turn it off. And notice how often that is the design in which they do opt us into a lot of things. So, yeah, insane.
Yeah, it was funny too because
And
there.
and it's not specific to Meta.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah, this is a Meta scenario, but this is happening industry wide. Google's AI training is opt out too, and we're seeing that just across other solutions.
yeah, no. Um, I think I want to say that so many people believe that they can do what they want to with your content because you posted it on a social media platform,
Yep.
and that's not true. There are certain things that you shouldn't be doing to it, or the platform itself feel like they can do what they want to with your stuff because you agreed to it, but people didn't agree to it, and they didn't tell you to. Like they need to. The more important thing when you sign up for an app, it needs to be like if you got arrested, your Miranda rights, your app rights,
No, for
your
real.
app rights. That's what
Yeah.
we need. We
Yeah.
need your app rights, and we need to figure out exactly what it's going to be talking about when we get on these apps. Let me see. And do you want to go ahead and just cover the EU and the scrolls since that's kind of almost in line with what you're talking about?
Let's get it. All right. So the EU says the scroll is illegal. So stay with me on Meta for one more because there's basically kind of two stories that are having a conversation with each other. So the European Commission just released preliminary findings that Facebook and Instagram's addictive design violates the Digital Services Act. Not might, not concerns about. The commission's preliminary finding is this is a violation of the law. The Digital Services Act, which is also known as the DSA, is the EU's big platform accountability law. It requires large platforms to actually assess and mitigate the risk their design creates for users. And large platform here means basically everybody you've heard of. The DSA has teeth, and we'll get to the number. Now, the investigation started in May 2024, focused on minors and addiction, and they zeroed in on the mechanics. So, infinite scroll, autoplay, push notifications, hyper personalized recommendation systems, and the commission's findings were that Meta did not adequately assess the risk of its addictive design on the physical and mental well being of users, including minors and vulnerable adults. And they went after the fixes too. Meta pointed to teen accounts, parental controls, screen time caps, and the commission basically said, look, we looked and time management tools can be dismissed too easily, and the parental controls only work if the parent has technical expertise or the time to learn them. They clocked them. Which think about which parents that leaves out. Think about which communities that leaves out. Meta disagrees, obviously, with the findings, and they're saying that the commission didn't account for the significant steps it's taken since the investigation began. They can contest this. They can review the evidence file. Obviously, this isn't over, but what the EU says the fix looks like: disable autoplay and infinite scroll by default, add screen time breaks, make the algorithm less optimized for engagement. They basically want to turn off the scroll. And the number, if the findings get confirmed, up to 6% of total annual global turnover, not profit, turnover revenue.
I don't see them agreeing to all
They're
that.
not.
Because
They're not.
the whole...
They have I won't say they've done enough, but they have taken steps to try to, and it's really hard to put all of that weight and pressure on them to.
Is it? That's the question. Is it really on them to?
I mean, yes. So to an extent.
So I got okay. Now this is not a 1-to-1, but you know who they don't do this to?
Who?
Big Pharma. Hey, they try to do something with the opioids, but your opioids are too addictive. You need to make them less addictive. Mm-hmm. Your app is too addictive, which is doing what it's supposed to do. Hey, I want to keep you in the app. I want you to keep scrolling. And why is it just Meta that they're doing this to? Because you can stay
No, I'm with you 1,000%.
You can stay on TikTok forever.
What? Meta? I was about to take it to TikTok because TikTok definitely be having me scrolling before I know it. It's been all day.
Yeah, so I really believe it's more so on a person. You should put it down. Now, here's the real issue.
No, I will say, though, I do think that we should, our phones, because we're on them a lot, I do think that there should be you've been on your phone for too long, you need to take a break. And if you can't take a break right now, you're going to take a break in 10 minutes, just how your computer will do when it's time to shut down and, it's a forced situation. I do think that's
what I got the wellness apps
for. But I don't think that's optional.
Yeah, but I don't know, because this is
because then we're just so free here. Because then we're going to have the argument, oh, no, tell me what to do on my phone.
But is this more so for people or for kids?
Both. Because now, kids are different. So if we're going to...
that should be on the parents, because it's
I don't got the answers.
I think that should be on the parents a bit, because
it 1,000%
when you give it to them too long.
But a lot of parents don't understand the risk that is presented with their kids being glued to these technologies.
Speaking of, I still need to go see Toy Story 5.
I know. I seen a little boy on TikTok who put his tablet up after he watched it.
Yeah. That little one, Zelly, we definitely give her stuff for her sparingly, because she'll act like she is in a trance when she.
I don't like when kids do that. They literally can't hear you, think, breathe, eat. They can't. They freeze, and I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit like that with the game, but not as bad. I don't know.
Turn on some Miss Rachel. Turn on
all that stuff get people hooked.